Question 10. A piece of machinery initially worth $56,000 depreciates at 8% per annum. Which graph best shows the salvage value of this piece of machinery over time? So salvage value means the value of that item at any point in time. So it's a value you can salvage, basically, is what it's called, salvage value. So if you were to sell that item or that piece of machinery in 5 years' time or in 10 years' time, what would it be worth? Kind of like its resale value. Now, it's depreciating at 8% per annum, so this is declining balance depreciation. So I might just write that here, declining balance, okay, as opposed to straight line depreciation. So it's certainly not option D, because that's a straight line method of depreciation. This piece of machinery, it could be a motor vehicle, for example. The depreciation is quite steep initially, but then it sort of tapers off, and it will never, ever reach zero according to this method of depreciation. So it can't be B. Okay, so graph B shows that the value will eventually be zero. That's not right. And option C shows the value dropping gradually in the beginning, but then the value starts to drop off quite steeply in the end until it reaches zero. Again, that doesn't happen, well, at least not in theory. It's option A. Okay, so just like I guess a car, when you buy a brand new car, as soon as you drive it out, the depreciation's quite steep in the beginning, and then it starts to shallow out. And that's 30 years later, it gets closer and closer to the x-axis, sort of an asymptote of sorts, but never actually quite reaches it. So this is the graph that best describes that.